Welcome everyone to this Torchlight Infinite season preview. I'm Andre, your community manager. As the Clockwork Ballet comes to a close, we're thrilled to introduce our new season, the Frozen Canvas. The Frozen Canvas is our most daring effort to date, and this season we're doubling down on player-driven development. New season, new game mode, a massive revamp to core game mechanics, free heroes, a way to grind out packed spirits, and so much more. We deeply appreciate your support and understanding, which have got us all the way here. Got your attention? Let's jump right in. Imagine you had a blank frosted canvas. What would you paint on it? Now better yet, if you could design your own map, what would you design? Welcome to the Frozen Canvas. Meet the Snow Owl, our brand new NPC, who brings the magic of the snowfield to life. In this season, you can collect snow paper fragments from NetherRealm maps. Gather enough fragments and you'll reveal a blank canvas ready for your artistic touch. But a blank canvas needs paint, right? Different colors and types of paint also drop in the NetherRealm. Use these paints to bring your masterpiece to life. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't worry. The Snow Owl has a series of objectives to help you unlock different types of paints and understand their power. He'll also help you level up your paints, which is essential for unlocking higher end rewards in the Frozen Canvas. Once your colorful masterpiece is complete, it's time to step into the painting and witness your masterpiece firsthand. By selecting Enter, players can enter their own painting. Your masterpiece will come to life as a procedurally generated map. Approach the floating paintballs in the snowfield and watch as colors transform into real enemies and gameplay challenges. Complete these challenges and the owl will reward you with eggs filled with rich rewards. The higher the paint level, the tougher the battles and the more bountiful the rewards. When you upgrade paints to level 6 and 7, red and rainbow respectively, you can obtain a new exclusive support skill from the corresponding rainbow egg. We'll talk more about these new exclusive skills in just a little bit. Excited to pick up your brushes and paint a new world? To bring your painting skills to the next level, you'll need to practice your artistry. Hunters can acquire color snow in the Frozen Canvas maps. Consuming color snow improves your snow painting artistry, helping you paint more skillfully. As your artistry level increases, you'll accelerate snow paper and paint drops, unlock more brush strokes, richer colors, and add further complexity to your maps. We can't wait to see what kinds of masterpieces you're going to be creating, so remember, share your maps and designs with us.
She looks terrifying. Her song can turn people to stone. Interesting.
This new season brings Selena, the Tide Whisperer. Selena hails from a sea woven of countless sweet dreams. where she sang day and night for an elusive dreamscape. It wasn't until she set foot on this land that she truly understood the meaning of her songs. As the first shape-shifting hero in Torchlight Infinite, Selena brings a unique and dynamic playstyle to the game. When walking on land, Selena can enter the Bard state, softly singing in the form of a siren. In this state, most of her skills transform into channeled abilities known as Bard Song. When fully channeled, a beautiful foam wraps around the corresponding skill and floats forward. Additionally, the foam contains the mysterious power of her voice, able to summon tide along her moving path, allowing her to move fluidly, ignoring enemy collisions. But that's not all. Selena can also transform her fishtail into a pair of legs, entering the allowed song state. In this state, she trades higher damage for lower movement speed and reduced attack and cast speed. Eager to try out Selena? Well, she has one final secret weapon. In the Bard state, Selena can transform all her channel spells, including stationary ones, into moving ones. What's more, she can change direction at will during movement, swimming flexibly to the designated location while locking onto enemies along the way. Selena is definitely a wild addition to our roster, and we can't wait to see what kind of builds you guys are gonna come up with. Next, skills. The Frozen Canvas brings a milestone update for the skill system, one that will revolutionize your gameplay experience. This update overhauls the vast majority of active skills, transforming familiar abilities and breathing new life into lesser known ones. We've introduced several exclusive support skills for a wide range of active abilities. When you equip these exclusive skills in skill support slot 3 and 5, not only will you see a boost in skill damage, but you'll also experience completely new skill forms and effects, greatly enriching your combat experience. Curious about these new effects? Let me show you. First up is the exclusive support skill for Split Shot. Split Shot Rapid Advance. This turns Split Shot into a channel skill, allowing you to continuously channel Split Shot while moving, launching automatically aimed projectiles. Next, we have Ground Shaker's exclusive support skill, Wrathful Vault. This transforms Ground Shaker into a jump release skill, changing the former stop and go experience into non-stop jumping action. And then, there's Whirlwind's exclusive support skill, Whirling Blade. This adds the projectile tag to Whirlwind, letting you leverage relevant mechanics to build a more powerful and fun playstyle. When equipped with Ring of Blades strength in numbers, the Ring of Blades projectiles will be generated on summon minions. Want to build a powerful legion of Ring of Blades for your minions? Now you can. This season we're planning to roll out over 100 brand new exclusive support skills. That's right, over 100. So if you want all the details, please stay tuned for the final patch notes. Now, unlike other support skills, exclusive support skills can't be obtained directly or leveled up through XP from battles. Instead, you'll need to use precious materials called Inspiration Essence and upgrade using the same name skill. You can acquire exclusive support skills and Inspiration Essence through the Frozen Canvas gameplay, allowing you to build more powerful, diverse, and creative new builds. Next up, core gameplay changes. Last season we made massive changes to our crafting system, which opened up the doors to, a lot of really creative builds and soaring build strength. However, many of you reported that ongoing seasons of development were leading to an overly complex and convoluted gameplay experience, while at the same time asking for more direct and perceptible gameplay. At the same time, many players were hitting a wall too early in the season, feeling like there's nothing to do once you reach a certain point. The lack of in-game content made the experience feel more short-lived than we hoped for. With the continuous addition of new leveling and core mechanics, the damage output of each season showed significant inflation. The training dummy's damage limit even had to be increased from 100 million to 50 trillion. You know, it kinda almost felt like power creep in some cheesy anime. We believe this power creep and stat inflation also diminishes the player's sense of achievement. We've taken your feedback seriously and reflected on these issues. We need goals that require a reasonable amount of effort while still being fair and easily perceptible. A satisfying growth journey and rich endgame challenges to keep things exciting. So, what have we actually done? We've addressed these issues in two ways. 1. By overhauling the core leveling mechanics. And 2. By offering better endgame content and better endgame incentives. First, we'll go over the adjustments to the game's core mechanics, focusing on attribute balancing, a crafting rework, and a rework to the hero trait system. Let's talk about attribute balancing. After reviewing data from our previous seasons, analyzing hero builds that broke the game beyond reason, and poring over player feedback, we made some significant changes. We balanced the overall availability of various attributes. Rare attributes like Aura, Curse, and Empowerment effects had their availability reduced across the board. Attributes affecting gameplay or control mechanics, such as movement speed and skill range, are also now rarer. Correspondingly, we increased the basic movement speed and skill range to balance the overall game experience. These rarer attributes should now be more precious, ensuring their value and making the whole process of building a hero feel more gratifying and meaningful. We also balanced the strengths of different mechanisms, such as removing the snapshot mechanism, adjusting attribute conversion damage, and reworking the shock mechanism. These changes aim to reduce certain gaps between overpowered builds and the rest, allowing different equipment affixes to provide a better leveling experience. Of course, these adjustments involve many details, which you can of course check out in the full patch notes, and hopefully this time around the translation is going to be a little bit better. Next, let's discuss changes to the crafting system. In past seasons we experimented with various systems, each with its pros and cons, providing us with valuable insights into player behavior and preferences. This season we analyzed crafting data and combined it with community feedback to make significant adjustments. We hope to address accumulated issues from multiple seasons and support sustainable development in future seasons. As one of Torchlight's core mechanics, the crafting system should be clear, fair, and easy to understand. It should also serve as a benchmark for everyone, motivating players at every stage of their journey. At the same time, we want equipment and builds to require trade-offs and careful deliberation, not just being a simple ladder of collect the strongest item. When a legendary item drops, hunters should feel its uniqueness, not just see it as a direct upgrade regardless of what they currently have on. After careful consideration, we have decided to cancel legendary crafting, make significant adjustments to non-legendary crafting, we reconstructed the affix structure, removed prototype crafting, and adjusted targeting processing, making the crafting process more stable and allowing hunters to customize their ideal equipment step by step. Now here's a detailed look at these changes. We reconstructed the affix structure of non-legendary equipment. Each piece consists of base attributes, base affixes, and random affixes. Base attributes. These are the only attributes bound to the equipment base, determining its base strength. The base attributes of the same equipment position are of the same type, differing only in numerical strength. Base affixes. These are randomly generated when the equipment drops and cannot be modified by crafting. Only equipment with an item level of 100, aka priceless equipment, can have base affixes, with a maximum of 2. Base affixes play a decisive role in determining the value of equipment base materials. Random affixes. Similar to the original prefixes and suffixes, the number of random affixes increases with the equipment's item level, with a maximum of 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. We have also streamlined the random affix library, removed difficult to understand affixes, and divided the new random affix library into 3 levels: entry level, advanced, and ultimate. Each piece of equipment can have a maximum of 2 advanced affixes and 2 ultimate affixes. As far as crafting itself goes, we have removed prototype crafting and adjusted targeted processing rules. Now, targeted processing can add an affix to the equipment or replace an existing one. The added affix is selected from the entry-level, advanced, and ultimate affix libraries, randomly adding an affix from the chosen library, with the highest being T1. The higher the selected affix library level, the more crafting materials required. Also, only priceless equipment can craft ultimate affixes. Finally, non-legendary equipment can also be corroded. Players can obtain rotten axes and brilliant axes through Clockwork Ballet gameplay and use them to corrode non-legendary equipment. Corrosion has a chance to turn affixes in the equipment into powerful T0 affixes, but when no T0 affix is obtained after corrosion, the equipment becomes binded. We hope that these changes can help you, first, better identify valuable base materials. Second, make crafting much more perceptible and easy to grasp. And of course, above all, making the entire crafting experience much more enjoyable, clear, and distinct. Next up on our changes to core gameplay mechanics: hero traits. Hero traits are the starting point for any build, and a crucial piece of the puzzle when constructing one. As the seasons progress and mechanics pile on, hero builds have become increasingly complex, and according to some players, too challenging to understand and manage. Additionally, according to our data, this complexity creep has led to an imbalance between heroes, affecting the richness and variety of the game's meta. This season we're excited to announce that we're streamlining hero traits and hero memories, while maintaining their unique characteristics and playability. We have redesigned all hero traits, significantly reducing their complexity and making them easier to understand. Now, all hero traits will consist of a base trait and 3 traits unlocked with level progression. Additionally, we have removed hero relics and reworked hero memories. The new hero memories will have trait levels, which can be used to activate hero traits as you level up. The higher the level of hero memories, the stronger the activated hero traits will be. We also redesigned the affix pool of hero memories. Upon dropping, hero memories will have base affixes and 1 to 2 random fixed affixes. These affixes will provide stable, regular stats, without complex mechanics. Furthermore, hero memories can now be strengthened. Hunters can consume memory scraps to enhance hero memories, improving their base affix values. Hero memories of different rarities will have different enhancement level upper limits. When memories are strengthened to a specific level, they will consume memory threads, adding additional random affixes and even increasing the trait level of the memories. Memory threads can be obtained by dismantling hero memories of the same rarity. These changes aim to balance the strength differences between heroes, smoothen out players' learning curve, and make it clearer for everyone to draw out their own playstyle. We believe these improvements will help players make more defined and well-informed choices throughout their gameplay. Next up, Endgame content. After significant adjustments to our core mechanics, it was time to address the other elephant in the room: endgame content and endgame incentives. So, how does this actually all tie together? Meet our new endgame challenge, Supreme Showdown. The Supreme Showdown features 20 boss challenges with new map mechanics and extremely high difficulty. Only players who can balance both offense and survivability will be able to defeat these bosses one by one and etch their names on the leaderboard. Making it through the Supreme Showdown means that you've truly mastered the Torchlight season. Of course, we're not gonna make you grind endgame content for nothing. I mean, why would you? After completing all of these challenges, players can choose one of the legendary drop pack spirits from past seasons, including Heartbinding Rose, Monument Knight, Shepherd, or Mistville Orphan. Each upcoming season, the Supreme Showdown's mechanics will be updated, and its rewards will be reset, so you don't want to miss out. Next is a brand new daily boss challenge, Boss Conquest. Players will face the reawakened Golden Havoc or Drac. Each challenge has a 3-minute time limit, and you're allowed 3 revives. Within this time limit, you must inflict as much damage as possible on Ordrak. As Ordrak suffers more damage, his level will increase, becoming stronger and gaining new skills with each level upgrade. When the challenge time ends or you've used up all your revive attempts, rewards will be calculated based on Ordrak's current level. For each level successfully challenged, you will receive corresponding milestone rewards. Additionally, each first daily challenge will offer its own reward. We hope that these challenges provide a richer endgame experience and truly reward players for their mastery over each season. We also believe that making patch spirits grindable is an important step in addressing community feedback and making Torchlight appealing to an even broader audience. The Frozen Canvas also brings some exciting changes to the Netherrealm. Following the introduction of new endgame challenges, we've also made some crucial adjustments to the Netherrealm's high time marks. Last season, we realized that advancing to higher time marks in the Netherrealm didn't actually yield more attractive rewards, giving players little motivation to engage with them. In the new season, we've taken your feedback into account and readjusted the high time marks in the Netherrealm. We've removed time marks 8-3 and 8-4 and introduced Profound Time Mark 8. We have also brought back a redesigned Deep Space. These will offer a greater challenge but also much more generous rewards to players. To motivate you to progress to higher time marks, we've increased the drop differences between high time marks, ensuring that higher difficulty levels come with more substantial rewards, making for a more profitable mapping experience. Profound Time Mark 8 is an advanced version of the original Time Mark 8, but it uses the same Time Mark 8 beacons and features only one tier. Compared to regular Time Mark 8, the Profound version not only offers a significant increase in drop quantity, but also provides more unique drops. For those who enjoy pushing their limits, Deep Space is the ultimate challenge. The new version of Deep Space has only one tier and requires a rarer, dedicated beacon, making its difficulty highly challenging. Compared to compasses from last season, Deep Space offers a better sense of ritual and challenge, along with rewards that match the effort you put in. Additionally, the Deep Space beacon, as a high-value drop item, will be extremely valuable for Netherrealm mapping strategies focused on dropping beacons. Next up, the Clockwork Ballet has finally declared bankruptcy. But don't worry, you still have the chance to find Alice, the Clockwork Ballet manager, in Netherrealm maps. Talk to her, select the member services option, and start a new round of the Clockwork Ballet. In the Frozen Canvas, we've added a limit to the maximum time game during the Clockwork Ballet gameplay. Additionally, we've increased the bonus intensity of the cogwheel rewards based on your rating, and correspondingly increased the monster waves and their strength during highly rated rounds. Furthermore, we've readjusted the talent tree for Clockwork Ballet gameplay, offering players two strategic directions. One strategy suits those who prefer speedruns, allowing you to complete cogwheel deliveries quickly and receive additional rewards. The other strategy encourages you to obtain extra time by defeating as many monsters as possible, then receive additional rewards when the remaining time is greater than a certain value upon delivering cogwheels. And don't worry, we've kept the Clockwork Ballet gameplay's ability to increase global drop rates. Oh, and finally, players actually now have the ability to take down Bloody Mary. Yay! Lastly, compasses have been added to the Clockwork Ballet gameplay. Using compasses here can provide additional effects, such as increasing the rarity of Clockwork Ballet member services, or improving the quality of cogwheel vouchers. Confusion cards have also undergone a significant adjustment this season. So previously, confusion cards were only effective when they were actually maxed out, making the process of gathering them feel a bit dull to some. To address this, we've adjusted confusion cards to always be effective after being selected. Furthermore, their effects will last for 4 stages. Additionally, we've redesigned all confusion cards to ensure they provide a more dynamic battle experience and varied drops, avoiding a monotonous experience in each single round. Previously, players often found that the confusion cards they drew were irrelevant to their current mapping strategy, making the cards feel worthless and significantly reducing their effectiveness. To solve this, we've separated certain gameplay-related confusion cards. Now, players need to actively light up nodes on the void chart to add the corresponding confusion cards to the random pool. Adding these confusion cards to the card pool will be linked to some medium talent nodes and will not require additional talent points. We also observed that at higher time marks, many confusion cards lacked appeal and couldn't provide much value to the overall mapping experience. To address this, we've adjusted the values provided by confusion cards to increase with time marks. Meaning, in the later stages of the Netherrealm, the quality and effects of confusion cards will also improve, with more drop multiplier confusion cards appearing and a reduced probability of fixed drop item cards. We hope that confusion cards will now provide a more fun and surprising exploration experience, reducing dull downtime. We also hope that as time marks increase, confusion cards will maintain their value and become an important part of your mapping strategy. Next up on our list, the Void Chart. We have adjusted the talent constellation pertaining to legendary gear, allowing players to obtain significant drop rarity bonuses. Drop rarity has been reworked this season and will now become an essential stat for obtaining precious legendary gear. Additionally, we've introduced a new exciting star talent that gives players a chance to encounter a crafted goblin in stages. Defeating him will drop even rarer legendary gear. Furthermore, we've adjusted some gameplay-related talent constellations. Goddess of Hunting Talent Constellation allows players to be challenged by the Plane Watcher and receive additional Plane Watcher treasure chests. Dark Surge Constellation added a new boss reward type and corresponding star talent. Black Sail Constellation. Star talents have undergone significant changes to adapt to hero memories adjustments. Nightmare Constellation. Simplify the talent constellation so players can focus more on the nightmare experience. We've also added a separate talent constellation for compasses. This allows players to increase the drop quantity and rarity of compasses and designate a specific type of compass to be more common. Accordingly, we've restructured the compass system, enriched the types of compasses, optimized their value structure, and redesigned their icons and names to make their values clear at a glance. Now, every single compass should be unique instead of just having a few numerical differences. Beacons will now have their own talent constellation as well. Similar to the compass talent constellation, you may choose a specific area's beacon to make it more common. Lastly, we've added brand new Prime Star talents to the Profound Talent constellation. Next up, difficulty and the importance of survival. In the last season, we reduced the difficulty of rare monsters and the number of affixes on maps. While this alleviated the issue of players being defeated by unidentified skills, it also excessively lowered the Netherrealm survival requirements, leading to an overly repetitive and unchallenging combat experience. This made it difficult for players to accurately measure whether their survival was up to par or not. This season we are bringing survival requirements back to the forefront of the Netherrealm. We've done this by adjusting mobs and affixes. We've increased the proportion and threat of melee mobs. We've significantly increased the movement and attack speed of Netherrealm monsters. We've maintained the mob's overall survival requirements while reducing projectile skills, which negatively impact the combat experience. Affix adjustments. We've reorganized most affix skills, removing those that cause excessive screen chaos. We've reduced the duration of many affix skills, making them easier to recognize and dodge. To balance the survival challenges, we've increased the appearance frequency of monster death skills. This means players can now more accurately gauge whether their survival is up to par or not, making it hard to solely rely on ultra-high DPS output. We hope these changes will balance the importance of damage and survival, and hopefully address the issue of monotonous endgame combat. Next up, clearer goals and progression. In the past, players were expected to go through the Netherrealm and the Path of the Brave with little, if any, guidance. This season we are introducing a brand new, clearly delineated system. The Path of Progression offers a plethora of objectives and challenges. By completing these objectives, you can learn hands-on about various systems and gameplay elements, and better understand their future upgrade path and use case scenarios. You can also receive extremely generous stat rewards from the path of progression, including but not limited to talent notes, star talents, fuel and amber drop quantity bonus, and XP bonuses. Note, only one character per account actually needs to complete these objectives, and all other characters will enjoy these bonuses, allowing new characters to start off strong. Additionally, the path of progression also provides numerous item rewards, such as a large number of Jagged Primo Crisps, Pack Spirit Crystals, and other precious rewards. The objectives in the path of progression will reset every season, so remember to check back in future seasons even if you're a veteran player. Next up, quality of life updates. We made sure to include as much as possible of your most requested features into this season's development. Let's quickly go over them. UI optimization. The mobile version now features a customizable button UI, allowing you to adjust the button size, position, and transparency to your liking. Additionally, most non-combat UI elements can be hidden, giving you the freedom to select the layout that best suits your gameplay. The Trade House now has a search history feature, saving several recent advanced search records to help you replicate search criteria and obtain desired items more conveniently. We've optimized the Trade House interface for PC, increased information density to make searching more efficient and convenient. A one-click delete feature for transaction records has been added, so you no longer have to delete records manually. Affix library. We have included an affix library in the help manual, allowing you to easily search for affix effects and their sources. For instance, typing Ignite in the help manual will show you where Ignite appears on legendary gear, non-legendary affixes, and abilities, making it easier to build your own build. Eterna leveling. Eterna has also been optimized. After each completion of the City of Eterna, you will now unlock 10 floors rather than 5. Adjustments to the Psalms of Eterna make all talent nodes visible, moving nodes that unlock area quantity and upper floor limits to the start area. The node to unlock the upper floor limit now has 1 level, allowing direct unlocking up to 2,000 floors. The 3 orange nodes that reduced dungeon difficulty and had an upper limit of 50 levels have been removed. Twin Reflection optimization. When listing an item on the Trade House, players can choose Twin Reflection and set the handling fee. The Twin Reflection item cannot be purchased, only replicated. When removed from the Trade House, the item will be sent back to the hunter's inventory. By paying 1 Twin Reflection and the corresponding handling fee, the buyer can obtain a replicated Twin Reflection item. This season, our monetization system is receiving some bombastic changes. First up, heroes. This season, you will be able to play all previous heroes for free. This season we're featuring the Hero Gathering event, allowing all heroes, except for Selena, to be unlocked for all players. So if you haven't checked out any of our heroes before, come dive in and check out our roster. Next up, a Season Pass overhaul. We've made significant changes to the Season Pass, upgrading its benefits and optimizing the experience of leveling up. The rewards have been revamped, with the Hunter Supply Box replaced by a Torch Supply Box, containing Jagged Primo Crisps and Torchlight badges, and a Resource Supply Box, containing Elixirs of Oblivion and Revival tokens. Torchlight badges can be exchanged for past Season Pass appearances in the Pass store, or for extremely precious appearance crystals. Season Pass quests are now open all at once, removing daily quests altogether. You now only need to level up to 50 to receive all the grand prizes, with every level up afterwards granting a lucky loot bag, which has a chance to contain an appearance crystal ultimate. The monthly pass has been replaced with a Hunter's Fund, which better fits Torchlight's game design. After unlocking the fund, players can obtain Jagged Primo Crisp rewards along with their game progress, greatly shortening the time span required to claim all rewards. we've made clear classifications for the boon pool, making it easier for players to choose their corresponding boons. The Glory Across All Realms boon has been optimized, adding rewards progress for the lottery, allowing players to unlock rewards by accumulating a certain number of rewards. New legendary pack spirits. Rainbow Paint Owl, the season exclusive drop pack. She'll add a few strokes to your paintings, turning them into her exclusive cells. In these cells, players can get double rewards without needing to battle. Bouncing Bonnie. She provides channel skill damage bonuses and channeled stacks caps, while causing nearby enemies to enter a weakened state. We're also introducing a series of new cosmetics. Let's take a quick look at them. New season, new game mode, our first shape-shifting hero, over 100 brand new skills, massive revamps to our core gameplay, free heroes, a way to grind out packed spirits, quality of life optimizations, and so much more. The Frozen Canvas was our biggest effort to date, and it's right around the corner, coming October 24. We can't wait until launch day, and we can't wait for you guys to actually try it and to hear your feedback. Of course, if you want all the final details, remember to check out the official patch notes, which are going to be published as soon as possible. That's all for today, and we'll catch you all in the next one.